Welcome back to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. And with me we have once more Josiane Hird. Josiane has been an amazing guest. She has been with us. In fact, she's been here in so many episodes, I can't even call you a guest anymore. Josiane has been amazing. She has been with us at least in 40, 50 episodes? Please?
Yeah, I think so.
She's been with us probably many, many more. And that's the amazing part. The thing is to stay with your program. So Josiane makes it a point to come here, stretch with us. And when she's stretching with me, both Josiane and I are stretching together, we're actually helping you get in and out of certain postures very safely. Now, remember, Yogaxpress airs Monday through Friday on Time Warner 57, RCN 84, and FiOS 35 at 1:30 in the afternoons Eastern Time. You can also watch us on mnn.org. If you have just your computer, you don't have a TV in front of you at the moment, you can go online. MNN stands for Manhattan Neighborhood Network. That's where this program is being filmed. We tape in the studios of Manhattan Neighborhood Network. And of course, we tape twice a week, so our viewers are welcome to come stretch with us. Think of it as a free, safe stretching session. And it's not going to be, I have to remind our viewers, both Josiane and I agree on this, it's not intended as a substitute for any exercise regime that you already have in place. We just want you to build this into your regular routines, into your regular fitness routines. You don't have to, not just exercise. If you're seeing your doctor, please keep seeing your doctor for whatever reason. You're seeing your chiropractor, keep seeing your chiropractor. You're seeing your physiotherapist, don't stop it just because you're stretching with us. This is not intended as a substitute. In fact, I'd like to change the name, change the reference to yoga as being an alternative therapy. I think we should call it complementary therapy.
Yes.
Josiane, what do you think?
I agree. Complement is a perfect word.
Exactly.
Yes.
It should exist. I mean, there's enough room for everybody. It should
Absolutely.
coexist side by side with anything else you are already doing, anything else that's good for your health. Do not use this program as a substitute for what you are already doing. So yes, well, let's coin that term. We've done a lot of other things that are very original on this program. We're going to call this a complementary therapy. It does not have to be an alternative therapy. So once we change that, the mindset changes, and people will hopefully keep up with their practice and stay with us. Josiane, it's your choice today. Actually, it was your choice yesterday as well. But what would you like? What shall we do? What shall we do?
Let's do all of those, I think, for a change.
Prone and supine?
Yes.
Okay, in order to do the prone and supine, we need to transition from a couple of seated postures. So maybe we'll start with the, you want to start with the boat, which is your favorite?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I knew I'd get you there. So what we're going to do, Josiane and I are going to try and take you 2 days ago. We attempted to do all the stretches in 20 minutes, and that's not easy when you're on air. But when you're practicing at home, it's quite possible to actually take yourself through the 48 postures in 20 minutes. I used to do it every day in 12 minutes, but maybe about 20. You don't want to run through it, but you want to do slow, graceful motions. So at Josiane's request, and actually I like that idea very much, we're going to take you through. We're going to first do a couple of seated postures and then move over to the prone and supine. Today's episode is about trying to complete the stretches that we started 2 days ago, just so we can get a complete workout for the full body. But at the same time, we also want to feel the relaxation. We normally end up with a standing posture. So just for our director Jabari Osaze, and Danny, our camera person, and Rich, who's made all these wonderful lighting arrangements. Just so you know, Jabari, we're not going to be standing up. We're more than likely just going to be seated and prone and supine. So hope that helps. Now, bring your legs out in front of you. We are already in seated position. So you want to extend your legs out in front. Flex your feet. So these are going to be very gentle, low impact stretches. In fact, I like to call this the bridge sequence. So we like to bridge your exercise regime elsewhere. So if you go to a yoga studio, you've been practicing Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Tuesdays and Thursdays, you can stretch with us. It's just helping you bridge that gap. Because classes can get expensive, right?
Yeah.
bring your legs out in front of you, and I'm going to just go a little bit in profile. I'm not sure which camera will pick us up, and Josiane, you can come forward. So whichever camera, you'll be able to see both of us in profile. Flex your feet. Now, here's what you're going to do. There's a little bit of a trick to this. It's not easy to get your legs up really high unless you lean back, but then you tend to lose balance. This is also a bit of a balance, seated balance posture. So the trick is to tighten your lower abdominal muscles when you come up. There is a temptation to actually use the strength of your quadriceps. A lot of us tend to have strong quad muscles. Resist that. Yes, you'll still have to use your quads, but try to tighten, engage your low abdominal muscles. First, inhale the arms up to shoulder height, palms facing in Paripurna Nava. Paripurna is overflowing or full. Nava is boat, full boat. Now, inhale, engage your low abdominal muscles and lift. Now you can start off the way Josiane was doing. You could bend your knees first. That helps her go much higher. For me, that's a little bit of a challenge. Now exhale and release. Release your arms. Another thing we need to point out, when you come up, the way we got our legs up and we lean back a little, as you lean back, please remember you need to also engage your low back muscles. You don't want to loosen up any part of your fulcrum, any part of your midriff, because you want to stay nice and compact and tight so you can keep your balance. Okay, let's go into cobbler position, Baddha Kona, bound angle. Baddha is bound, Kona is corner or angle. In fact, literally, Josiane, I'm not sure if I told you this, but I've seen cobblers in India literally sit this way. The soles of both your feet need to face each other. Clasp your feet with both hands and push. Bring your feet closer to your groin. Now, once you're really close to your groin, you want to push your knees down. So if this is a little bit of a challenge today, you can sit, give your torso a little bit of height. You can sit on a foam block. Now, if your knees don't come down very comfortably yet, you can sit on a foam block. That'll help bring your knees down further. That also make sure that the soles touch. So you want to place your palms on the outside of your feet. Now, in order to fold over, I'm going to have to take my brick off, or this I'm going to fall off. But in order to complete this posture, we're going to exhale and fold. Lead with your chest. I better take my brick off. So when you want to fold over, you may want to take your brick off. Keep exhaling. Every time you do a forward fold, you want to exhale. That'll help take you a little deeper into the posture. It's just common sense. What we're doing is when we exhale, we're compacting that region of the body, so it helps bring you forward a little deeper. Inhale. Let's come up. Keep your back nice and straight. Exhale, and let's release. We're going to come up on our haunches. So we're going to come up in a seated squat, Malasana, garland. Now, if it's difficult for you to bring your heels to the floor, you can use a block. You can use a little bit of a towel. This block seems too high to be able to place under my heels. But if you have a block that's about 2 inches or a little bit of a hand face wash, bring your feet out. Heels are closer than the toes. Palms in front of your chest. Push your knees out with your elbows and lift up. Look up. Very nice. And hold. Keep your back nice and straight. There may be a little bit of pressure on your ankles in this posture, but the idea is just to feel a little bit of pressure, no pain. If you're in pain, come out of a posture. Very gently, let's release. That's okay. Let's come down. Extend your legs out in front of you. So we were in Malasana or garland. Now we're going to take you through a posture called Supta Namaskara, supine twist. Even though this is not starting from a supine position, when we go over, all the way over to the sides, it's a beautiful twist for the abdominal region, but it's also almost supine. So it's called Supta Namaskara. Place both your palms to the left of your hips. Now, if you want to go a little deeper into this twist, you may want to place your left hand a little further away from your body. Right hand goes a little further away from your hip. Exhale and dip. Now, if you're fortunate enough not to have the little man's feel around your waist, as I do, you may be able to go even deeper. But make sure you keep your feet flexed. Do not take your feet or your hips with you. You want to keep your hips down and you want to keep your feet flexed. Inhale. Let's come up. And let's turn to the other side. This is a wonderful twist as well. We did this yesterday, didn't we?
Yes.
We closed with this actually. Place both your hands beside your right hip. Take your right hand behind. Exhale and dip. Because your hands are further behind you, if they are, your elbow will need to bend. So when you bend over, when you dip, your right elbow bends. Inhale, let's come up. Now we are going to transition into prone and supine postures. Swing your legs back and we're going to come in prone position. So our heads to the camera. So folks, if you're stretching at home or at your workplace or a studio, you want to be able to face each other. Just try to build off of energy from each other. Now, palms. Now, we're going to go into Ashtanga Namaskara. So, palms are directly below the shoulders. Ashtanga. Ashta is 8. Anga is limbs. Chin is on the floor. The 8 limbs that make contact with the floor will be, we're going to curl our toes in. So, it'll be the toes, your knees, your palms, chin, and chest. So what, and you're wondering right now, Josie, and I'm sure you're wondering as well, but Josie knows exactly what we're going to do. But in the beginning of this posture, the whole body is making contact. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to inhale and glide our buttocks off of the floor. We're going to lift our buttocks off by gliding our knees closer to the chest. Inhale, keep your chin down. Inhale and lift. Now I'm going to use my toes to bring my knees closer. Chin is still on the floor. You want to keep your elbows close to your body and hold. Very gently, as we straighten our legs, we're going to inhale, lift the torso up, extend the legs out behind us. Feet are flat on the ground. Bhujang or cobra. So uncurl your toes, inhale, lift your chin and chest off of the floor. Now, make sure you engage your low back muscles, and to be able to test that, lift your hands off of the floor. Exhale and release. Place your palm, make a little fist with your palms. You're right, it's been a long time since we've done prone position, right? Tuck your thumbs into your palm, curl your fingers over your thumb to make a little fist. Tuck your fists in the groin region. Now if you find that hurts, don't place it. Keep your palms flat. For me, that little bit of padding helps me a lot. Chin is on the floor. We're going to inhale, engage the low back muscles, and lift our knees off of the floor. You want to make sure that your knees are close to each other. Inhale and lift. Make sure that your chin is on the floor. Do not use pressure on your neck. Exhale, release very gently, and then extend your arms out in front of you. I need to take all this out of my way so I can extend my arms. Now, your arms are out in front of you. We're going to come into a position called Navasana. We just came out of Salat or locust. Palms are facing each other. Knees are close to each other. Toes are flat. We're going to inhale and engage your low back muscles. Inhale, lift your chest, chin, and your knees off of the floor. Inhale and lift. Now, if you're not going to go very high today, that's okay. It all depends on the strength of your back. Some people I've known exhale and release. Josie and I had a workshop participant. She could go literally into a full V, just like a seated V. It was amazing. She had a very strong back. I guess she's been practicing a long time. That's another thing. You want to keep practicing so you can get deeper into certain stretches. It's just going to help us strengthen our body. Okay, we're going to take our viewers to Dhanurasana, Dhanur or archer's bow. Hold on to your left ankle with your left hand. Your right ankle reaches for the right hand. Once you've made that connection, try and bring your knees close. Now, if you're really tired today, you may want to bring your knees apart. That's okay. I'm going to try and challenge myself, bring my knees a little bit closer. Chin is on the floor. Cobra or Bhujang is the only posture where you start with your forehead to the floor. All other prone positions in this sequence, a 48 plus sequence, you start with chin on the floor. Take a nice deep breath in first. Exhale. Now, take a deep breath in. As you inhale, lift your chin, chest, and knees off of the floor. Inhale and lift. Hold on to your ankles. Fortunately, we don't have the monitor today, so I cannot see one leg going higher than the other, but that does happen for me. Exhale and release. And it simply means that that's an imbalance in the body, which I've been trying to correct for a long time. Now, press with your palms just below the shoulders, curl your toes in. Let's come up on our knees. Bring your elbows down to the floor, Manduk Asana or frog. This is also a great rest position. Clasp your palms together. Now, if you want to really keep this posture nice and intense, you may want to bring your palm. No, actually, the further you go, the more intense. That's right. So bring your elbows further apart, your knees are behind, keep your toes curled in, and do a little bit of abdominal breathing. Inhale. Exhale through the abdomen. So suck your low abdominal muscles in. Now, inhale through the abdomen again. Exhale. Okay, let's see what's the next one. Oh, plank position. Dandasana. We just came out of a posture called Manduk or frog. We're going to go into a posture called Danda or plank. Palms are in front of you. We're going to directly bring our shoulders over the palms. Curl your toes in, lift your knees off of the floor, and come forward. So when you come forward, you can bend your elbows just a little bit. Now, we're not going to hold it for too long, but remember to engage your low back muscles. That helps you keep your back nice and strong, very gently. Let's come out of that into supine position. We're going to come on our back. Actually, I'll keep my glasses on. Let's see how long I can keep my glasses on. Viparita Karani, unique inversion. Viparita is unique. Karani is inversion, or actually staff. I think Karani is straight up like a candle. Some people call it the candle posture. Now, I'm going to keep, it helps me bring my buttocks up when we go into plow. So I'm going to keep my palms are facing down. My hands are under my buttocks. So that way, I'm able to get a little more leverage out of this posture and all the supine postures actually. Elbows are flat. Keep your feet flexed. Engage your low abdominal muscles and lift your legs off of the floor. Inhale and lift. Now hold it right there. This is Viparita Karani, candlestick. Some people call it candlestick. I think it's weird.
It looks like candlestick.
Well, yeah, I guess that's why. But Viparita Karani simply means unique inversion. Now we're going to keep inhaling and use your hands to hold your buttocks up. So you don't want to, if you can go into the plow position without using your hands, that's great. I need a little bit of help, so I'm going to use all the help I have. Inhale. Lift your legs overhead. Now actually this is also where we would do the shoulder stand. Wiggle your shoulders under your neck. So bring your trapezius muscles close to each other. Now, I'm going to slowly keep exhaling. Try to dip my leg further over. Let's inhale. Keep your hands under your buttocks very gently. Do not lift your head. Gently lower your buttocks and come directly into happy baby. Place your palms on the inner soles of your feet and push your knees down. Bala Gopala. Bring your knees out to the side. Now you know why we are not facing the camera. So bring your knees out to the side. Make sure you press the soles of your feet.
Showing our butt to the camera.
Exactly. We don't want to do that, right?
No.
You want to hold the soles of your feet from the inside of your knees. So you don't want to hold it from the outside, because that way you don't get a full push. You're able to push further, deeper into that. I think we go into fish posture from here. So extend your legs up. I know you like this. Very gently, let's bring our legs down. Some schools actually count you down. And then bring your palms back under your buttocks. And this time what we're going to do is we're going to inhale, peel our chest off of the floor. fish or Matsyasana, inhale and lift. And I love this posture because the world does look better upside down.
Sometimes, yes.
It's always nice to get a different perspective, right? Exhale, release. Bring your heels close to your buttocks, close to your buttocks. Now, you should be able to touch the back of your heel with your hands. That's how close you need to be. We're going to inhale, lift just our buttocks. Setu Bandha. Setu Bandha is bridge. So inhale and lift. Now, as I lift, I'm wiggling my shoulders. My latissimus muscles are coming closer to each other. My elbows are close. Lift your hips off of the floor. If you want to get a higher lift, bring your heels back and hold. Exhale and release. Extend your right leg out. Keep your left leg bent. Supta Parivritta. Supine twist. Place your right hand on your left knee, left hand on your left hip. If you have a lot of room at home, extend the left arm out. Push your left knee over to the right side. You should feel a beautiful S twist. You should feel a wonderful twist on the side of your obliques. Inhale, release, extend the right leg out, left leg out, bend the right leg at the knee. We have a lot of room in the studios today. Extend your right arm out, push the right leg over. Right knee goes over to the left side, look to the right. This is great for sciatica too, Josiane. You should feel a beautiful stretch. Inhale. Extend. Now don't extend, just bring the other leg in. Hug yourself for a great job. Feels good. Now, before we do the full Pindasana, Pinda is fetus. Before we do the full fetus, we get a bit of a sacral massage. So that's a really good close for any yoga practice because it actually massages the base of the spine, which is where all the nerves meet.
The lumbago area.
Low back, the sacral area.
It's wonderful.
Feels really good. And in a regular workshop, what we would do is after we're done with this posture, we're going to hug ourselves. After we're done with this posture, we take up workshop participants through what's called Jabari. We're having a good time here, sorry. And I'm not sorry we're having a good time. Sorry, I didn't notice you.
So it's too short.
Yeah. No, we take them through a wonderful yoga nidra, yogic sleep. You want to try that today? We have 5 minutes.
What is that?
It's yogic sleep. We do a biofeedback on our body.
I sleep if I do that.
That's exactly what the idea is.
Asleep.
No, you won't. What else? We finished all our stretches.
They do the meditation thing. They do that.
Extend. Let's give it a shot. It's
Most
a test.
Most of the time I'm asleep.
Well, we have 5 minutes, so might as well enjoy it.
Okay.
Extend your legs out in front of you. Bring your heels apart, about 6 to 8 inches apart. Palms, your hands are beside your body, palms facing up. So your hands are about 6 to 8 inches away from your
Facing up or facing
legs.
down?
No, we lie down. We're doing yoga nidra.
Okay.
It's called yogic sleep. We won't be sleeping. We're doing a biofeedback. We are moving the energy from different parts of the body. Okay, so you're in supine position. If you start snoring, I'll know that.
Oh, no, I don't.
You're in supine position. Your feet are flopped out to the side. Palms are facing up. Take your mind to the right big toe, middle toe, third, fourth, and little toe. Send your mind's energy to the whole right foot. Take your mind to your left big toe, middle toe, third, fourth, and little toe. Send your mind's energy to the whole left foot. Make sure that only 4 regions in the back of the body are away from the floor. The back of your ankles, your knees, low back, and your neck. The rest of the body sinks to the floor. Take your mind's eye to the left hand, the left thumb, forefinger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger. Send your energy to the whole left hand. Let it sink to the floor. Take your mind's eye to the right thumb, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, and the index as well. Relax your whole right hand. Let it sink to the floor. Move your energy up to the back of your legs, the back of your buttocks, your low back, upper back. Move your energy to the back of your arms, your forearms, your biceps, your triceps. Let your whole body sink to the floor. Very gently, in slow, controlled motion, move your mind's eye to the back of your neck. Move the energy up to the top and relax. Relax your facial muscles. Center your eyes, center your energy to the middle of your eyebrow and relax. Cup your eyes with your palms and let's say goodbye to our viewers. All
I
right.
didn't feel like moving at all.
No, I know. Well, we heard the Om, so we are ready to say goodbye.
So when we get in that position.
Is that you, Jeanette? Hi. Well, thanks to our viewers, and thanks to Jabari Osazia, director, Danny Darrow on camera, and Rich for the amazing lights. And thank you, Jabari, for making this episode happen. We appreciate it. Josiane Hird, and my name is Banu Suresh, and you are watching Yogaxpress. Stay with us, stretch with us, Monday through Friday at 1:30 in the afternoons. Thank you, Jabari. For once, you're done. On time.